Hi, it's Wasabi. Welcome back to the channel. Today's battle is on the Proc map. We've got Flaming Burrito from 1AR. He's in the Iron Arnie, otherwise known as the M47 Improved Pattern Tank. Alright, so Tier 8, Tier 9 battle, and he's bottom tier, but there's how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Tier 9s, the rest are Tier 8, so this could be balanced out now. Heading to where the heavy tanks normally play. This is a bit of a bold move, but Arnie's got pretty decent turret frontal armour, so he can play it hull down-ish, but it depends on who's in front of him. So on the enemy side they've got an E75, alright, he's on the other side of the railway tracks. That's an interesting position. It's a pretty vulnerable position to be spotted from the hill, so I don't know if that's a good move. Otherwise they've got two Tier 9 TDs, that's equivalent for both sides. That's fine. Two Cobras on the enemy side as mediums versus one pattern tank, so slight discrepancy there, but otherwise seems a fairly balanced game. Alright, so BZ-176 spotted in front. But in this position you've got some good access, as we can see here, to the hill, so gets a nice shot into the Progetto. And he backs off, gets into a protected position, but wasn't spotted there because there was a tank just outside of view range. Now he's not going to be able to do much to the BZ-176 if he's giving him frontal, but the he's behind a rock, but it looks like he got spotted there and he's been smacked by the TVP VTU. As is the pattern tank. Now he should be unspotted by now. Can he get another shot at the Progetto? Not getting quite access just there. Alright, now he's got a side shot at him again, gets a nice shot in. And gets spotted this time. Now that could be the TVP view range there, potentially. The bit hard to tell. There is a light tank on each side. There's an ELC on Flaming Burrito side, but there's an LTDB on the other side. So that particular tank not spotted, but he could be hanging up there on the edge of the hill and have the view range to spot, or he could be somewhere else. A bit hard to tell. Not been spotted. Now, typically on the Prokhorov map, you've got the 1-2 line where the light tanks try and play, and there goes the pattern tank. Not sure if that's one of your average pattern tank players or someone who's a good player with a pattern tank, but he didn't last long in this game. Now, Flaming Burrito side, they're down 3 tanks now. That's a bit unfortunate. Lost their light tank, lost a Tier 9 medium and a Barask, so not going well at the moment. Luckily there's no SPGs in the game, so that lets him play in this area fairly safely, unless of course the enemy decides to push over, and that's always possible. Alright, we've just got a possible shot on the turret of the Cobra. He could have taken him out. No, actually not quite. He's still got 8 to 40 hit points, but it would have been useful to reduce that a bit. Finally get a kill, but things are still very much in favour of the enemy team at this point. Alright, so it looks like the 1-2 line spotted T95 and the T103. That's going to hold him up for a little while, I would think. And he bounces a shot coming down from the Cobra and the BZ-176. That's your armour paying off. Interestingly, the BZ thing not showing up on the damage block. Now, perhaps that hit his tracks and just dissipated. Of course, there is spaced armour on the turret of the... Well, here comes the BZ-176 talking of that. He wants to he's using his rockets, only splash damage from that shell, so he's clearly not aiming well. But yeah, oh, the BZ taken out by BZ-176 on Flaming Burrito's team. That is very handy support there. BZ-176 just across in the middle there, getting a nice juicy target. Yes, and I was saying that the there is spaced armour on the turret of the Iron Arnie, and that's potentially is what the BZ-176 hit, and that would explain why it's not damage blocked, because it didn't penetrate the actual turret armour itself. Spaced armour effect. Alright, now still bouncing shots. Again, good reason to keep your turret pointed towards where the threat is. But he decides to back off and get unspotted, and perhaps they were just blind firing there rather than him being spotted. Again, LTDB. Alright, now talking of LTDB, now he has been spotted on the map, and that's probably what's spotting him right now. Goes for the Cobra and gets a nice shot through the underneath the railway carriage. That's good. I'd suggest that LTDB is actually in a bush very close by. Not proxy spotting, because otherwise he'd be spotted at the same time, but definitely in line. There you go. LTDB goes to shoot him, and you can see how close he was. So he's clearly using CVS, and why would you not if you're in a light tank and tier 8 and getting a chance on the Prokhorovka map? That would be a bit of a dream outcome. But so far they've actually managed to level things out, so they've clawed back the kills, and again a bit of over-aggressive play there by the enemy side. Not sure what Flaming Burrito was firing at there, but clearing the gun for sure. Now can he sneak up on the LTDB, and has the LTDB got any support? Oh, there's the 75. Now he's spotted again. That would be the LTDB, but the 75 luckily bounces on the Iron Arnie's turret, and that picks up some more blocking damage there. But Flaming Burrito going for the cupola shot on the E75, but that not coming off at that point. Alright, so far he's doing pretty much the work of a heavy tank here. They've got a Type 4 heavy and an Object 705. Where are they on the map? Oh, Object 705 is up on the 1-2 line. Where's the Type 4? Can't see it. Yeah, he's just trying to hunt the top of the E75 there. Did take some damage just then, that LTDB being pretty annoying. But he also blocked some incoming rounds, so balancing out the damage done with the blocking, that's pretty handy, particularly in a medium tank. LTDB going across the map. Flaming Burrito deciding that he wants to take him out. He is only on 300 hit points, could get killed here. Unfortunately that didn't connect, but luckily Flaming Burrito is a bit protected, I should say, and in fact the Object 705 on the 1-2 line takes out the LTDB, so good pick up there. And at no point looking for the Type 4 Heavy, he's just been taken out. Still haven't quite spotted him on the where he was on the minimap, but the push is going on the other side of the map now, so Flaming Burrito comes back, tells his team to start pushing down on the 1 line. They've taken out the T95, so that's pretty handy. Now it's just T103 facing them, so they get the chance to push there. He gets spotted again on the way here. Now that might have just been the E75, but the E75 not even paying attention to him, so he gets a nice shot into the side of the hull and takes the E75 down to one-shottable, and he's still facing sideways. Unfortunately that didn't penetrate, but he still managed to block the incoming round, so that E75 player with the big gun, mind you, with that sort of alpha, is probably ruining the chance of taking out Flaming Burrito. But now he's spotted the Cobras cross the railway line. It's one of the Cobras, and oh, can he get a shot on him? Yes, he can. Puts a blind shot in. Don't know what happened there, but needs to get 2 shots in to make the kill. See when he spots him again. What he's got in the way of hit points. Ah, yes, and that was that definitely did some damage there, unless someone from across the map did it, and then he should get the kill. He does, and again, fortunately, the Cobra and the second Cobra is in the same spot. Didn't manage to penetrate, just inflicted minor splash damage. So the second Cobra now also one-shottable, and here comes his E75, 2 one-shottable targets, and he spotted them both. He's going to get some support. Well, he took out the Cobra, now you can probably take out the E75 cresting. He doesn't need to, taken out by the T28. So their team now finally clawing back an advantage. They're 3 tanks up, and they're starting to get a hit point advantage. Now it's time to push. 5 minutes left in the game. That's alright. These tanks are probably all in the corner, I would say, down in the sort of K1, K2 area. In fact, STA2, that's the only one spotted out in the open. T103 takes out their BZ176, but they've still got plenty of tanks. And T103 takes out the 50 TP. Alright, well, obviously the STA2 doing the spotting there and picking off their tanks. Conway is down to one-shottable. Time for Flaming Burrito to come in and take control. He's already got nearly 3.5k of damage there, actually probably more than that given the blind shot that we believe went to Cobra. But he's just making a choice as to which way is he going to approach this. So if he comes down the side of the railway line, then he won't be spotted when he's shooting, which is going to be important because he won't take any fire from the T103s. But there's the STA2. Nice shot across the map there. He does get spotted. Okay. Oh, there must be a T103 closer. He's got a chance to take out the STA2, which he does. He's now one-shottable to the T103s, and they need to spot that T103. There's one clearly more advanced. Not that one, I don't think. That's probably not the one shooting at him. Could get a kill here. No, not quite. Bit of a low roll. Leaves him on 39 hit points. Luckily, he wasn't spotted that time. He's looking a bit further in the map for the other T103. They've got a chance now to eliminate this one. He's on 4 kills. They could get a 5th one here. Could be on for a top gun. And that's his 5th kill. The other T103 takes out the Conway. And now it's just 2 tanks left. The TL7, or 2 TDs I should say. T103 and the TL7. Can't tell how many hit points they've got. I don't think they've been spotted. They don't necessarily have full hit points. They need the Object 705 to push. Object 705 a bit low on hit points, but certainly has more than Flaming Burrito. And the T28 as well, so they can basically move down there and light up that T103 if possible, and let Flaming Burrito get some damage out of them. So sitting on 4k of damage at the moment. In fact, a touch over that, probably 4.3 right now. Can he get more out of this? He'll need to. It's just under 3 minutes to go, so it's certainly enough time to clean up the crew. Can he afford to push over? That's the question. Will he get spotted when he comes over? Will they be facing... Oh, T103 takes out the 705. That's a bit unfortunate, but that does give him time to cross. And now he can potentially spot the T103 from this closer distance. So he just comes up here. If he can spot the target for the T28, there's now 2v2. It's actually quite close, but these 2 tanks both not spotted. We don't know. Here we go. T103. Oh, he's full health. So can he get the gun depression? Not without going over. Needs to be unspotted, and he has been spotted. That's probably the TL7. Where the TL7 is, we don't know, but at least the T28 knows where the T103 is and can put some shots in. Oh, and here is the T103 pushing in. Takes a hit from both of Flaming Burrito's team, himself and the T28, and that reduces him quite substantially if they can both get a second shot in. Flaming gets his shot in. Can the T28 polish him off? Yes, he can. So, alright, we've got it down now back to 2-1. And there's the TL7 pushing in. He is also full health, so it's a bit unfortunate. He bounces the first round, and Flaming Burrito is going to go for the tracking shot if he can. Can't really afford to take a hit, but the T103 not being able to land his shots, and now he's just being chased. The T28 putting in a shot nicely. Can he get his top gun? We don't know. TL7 pointing straight towards him. He must have used his shells. That's a bit unfortunate. And he's just blocking the T28 so as not to be able to shoot at him. Gets the kill, closes the game down. That's a top gun and a very nice damage total. Alright, got some nice medals there. Let's go through them. So 6 kills, that's earned him the top gun. 5.7k of damage in the end, gives him high caliber, and he's blocked 3.5k, which is definitely worth a steel wall, probably 3 times what you need. And the Orlix medal, that's for killing 2 tanks that are at least 1 tier above you. So being a bottom tier, that gives you a bit of opportunity there. That's combined, giving him an Ace Tanker Mastery badge. So let's look at the team score. Alright, well he's finished, well on top there. 1845 base experience, that's an excellent level of output in the game. Obviously the kills helping, and being bottom tier also gives you a bit of a bonus, but there's also being in the position to take advantage of all of that. Over twice what the next best tank was, which was the BZ-176, but also in damage twice the next best damage, which was the T-28. So overall, yeah, really outplaying the rest of his team, and luckily he did that. The T-103 that they conquered at the end, 5.5 cav damage there, so he would be disappointed, but 895 base experience on a losing team. He'd probably get an ace tanker out of that as well. And let's have a look at the detail. Actually, before we do that, where did the pattern tank come in? 1 shot of damage. Yeah, right. We're not going to go and look up his stats, but don't be surprised if pattern tanks on your team don't perform all that well. All right, so he's ended up firing 32 shots. It's a pretty long game, actually, nearly 14 minutes. So he managed to get quite a decent output there. 24 hits, 21 penetrations. So pretty good shot selection as well. Used a mixture of ammunition types. Didn't have any other bonuses playing out, but he made a tidy profit of 41k. All right, another great game there from Flaming Burrito. Not his top damage in that tank or top result, but pretty close. So thanks very much for supplying that. If you got some enjoyment out of this or some information, please give the video a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, please consider doing so. We'll have more great content to follow. Thanks very much for watching.